Right, so he's late off, as always, with the ambulance service. He's had to do a transfer over to Addenbrooke, so he's going to be a little bit late back. But yeah, shouldn't be too late, and we've got about 6 hours until we get up to the top. Weather's not going to be too bad today, so we shall see you when we get there. Right, so the start. So 6 hours turned into 7 hours. But we're finally here. It's about 4:30, I think it is. So we're parked up at Bowness Knot. I'll stick the postcode for that down in the description there. So Bowness Knot is a pretty good place to start or to park up if you're visiting this area. So you've got easy access down to the Black Sail Hut, up to Inominate Tarn, up to Scoat Tarn and Pillar from here. So plan today is we're following this route along Ennerdale, along here, and we're going to stop just by the river Liza, which is the main feed for Ennerdale. We're going to camp by the river there tonight, and then tomorrow head up past Black Sail Hut, up the Black Sail Pass, around Pillar, and then hopefully tomorrow night we'll be stopping at Scoat Tarn. It looks a little bit cloudy up there at the moment, but the weather is supposed to change for the better tomorrow, so we'll see how that is tomorrow. Right, so about 10 minutes in my time, which is probably about half an hour in real time, away from camp. We're losing the light pretty quick. It's now about 5 o'clock, yeah, 5:15 now. So we're losing the light pretty quickly. We're not too far away, so we just got tent to set up. Jared's cooking tonight. We have a Norwegian meal today of cabbage and lamb. So we're going to, well, I say we're not too far, so we're just going to get across this footbridge down onto the open bit of land, get the tents up, find some wood, and get some food on the go. Now 10 to 6. We ain't got much light left, so we're just quickly hurrying up to get these tents up and get some food on the go. So I've literally just got the tent up here, just got my bed stuff to get inside, and food time. our setup. Everything's wet, so I don't think there's any wood around to burn. We're just going to have a look for some. I think Jared's found some. I think we'll be cooking off meths, but I'm just going to get some water on the boil because it's rum time. So just got to have some coffee with some rum and see whether we can get a fire going, but it does look quite wet, but that's the next thing. Let's try and get the fire done because we're losing the light pretty quick now. Right, so that's it, we've lost the light. We are trying, or Jared is trying, I'm not really helping much to be perfectly honest, to get food on the go. The fire is struggling because it's so wet. So I thought I'd better tell you about what we're having for food this evening. So we're having something called Fårikål. So this is a Norwegian or a traditional Norwegian recipe. It's basically a stew of cabbage, lamb with onions and a few peppercorns inside of it. So this is basically just boiling over the fire for a couple of hours just to let it stew. Something similar to bigos, which is a Polish recipe, which basically use sausage and cabbage. So tonight's festivities are sponsored by Mount Gay Rum in the hiking friendly lightweight bottle and Red Leg. So as you can see there, the Mount Gay is half gone and the Red Leg we've just started on. So there's probably about another 20 minutes left on this one here before we get stuck into that. Good old faithful Swedish trangia. Right, so that's it, so that's time for food. So just going to get this food down the neck and hit the hay, and we shall see you in the morning. Good morning. It's about 10 to 8 now. Beautiful morning. Woke to a bit of a frost on the ground this morning, but nice and warm inside the tent last night. Might have something to do with how much rum jumped down my throat last night. It was amazing how much that went down, to be perfectly honest. So not feeling too bright and breezy this morning. So we're just going to take it nice and easy this morning, just have some breakfast, and then we're heading down the path there towards Blacksail Hut and then up to Scoat Tarn. Yeah, it looks absolutely beautiful morning so far, so let's see what it looks like from above.
Just take the first step in faith.
That's the head. Right, so this morning we've got chocolate muesli from Real Terma. So just get some water on the go and see how that one is. Heads are a bit delicate this morning. I just had a look at the bottles that we were drinking out of last night, and I think we must have dropped them because there's a lot missing out of them. But yeah, beautiful night. It was a really enjoyable night last night. That stew that Jared made was absolutely great. I think what I'll do is I'll stick the recipe for that in the description below because that was really, really good. That's a pretty good one-pot meal. So yeah, so now breakfast. I've got some Real Terma. Jared's on the bacon. We're just going to have something to eat. Tents are soaked because it froze last night, so we've just got to spend some time trying to dry them up. And then we're heading down the track, so we'll be heading up that way, just up there towards Black Sail Hut, and then further up to Scoat Tarn. Right, so that's us done, we're all packed away, so just down the track now, like I said before, up to Black Sail Hut. Right, executive decision, we're going to change route a little bit. We decided not to go up to Scoat Tarn, we're going to go up to Inominate Tarn or Blackbeck Tarn, because they're a little bit closer. And the main reason for that is just the Sunday, because it's about from Scoat Tarn up to Scoat Fell and back down to Bowness Knot. I think we'll be talking about getting down there by about 2 in the afternoon. And then with a 6+ hour drive home, it's going to be late back on Sunday. Plus I've got the dog's going to be on her own for a little bit on Sunday, so I've got that to think about. So we decided we're going to head up by the Black Sail Hut up to Inominate Tarn and see what we can find up there. If not, we can always head over to Blackbeck Tarn, or there's another tarn, I can't remember the name of it, further along, and then we can walk along a ridge there, I think it's Haystacks, Sunday, and then come back down into the Ennerdale Valley then. So we're not too far now. I'll come back and get the camera. Right, okay, second change of plan. As you can see, looking up here, up towards Scoat Tarn, that is fully covered in cloud up there, so that would not have been a good idea. And then looking at this bit here, this is the way up to Inominate Tarn, up towards Haystacks, and it's fairly cloud covered up there as well. And it's drizzling now, and we're getting, it's that drizzly sort of rain where you don't feel it, but everything's getting wet. So, change of plan again. We're going to head back down towards Ennerdale. We're going to get there hopefully by about 3:30. We're going to set up by the water down there and just have a relaxing afternoon down there, and then that gives us an easier walk back to the car so we can start our 6 hours back. I know it's like a, you know, you drive all this way to come up here and do these things, but you just got to look at the weather, and the weather's not great here and it's not going to be enjoyable up the top here. So I think probably Ennerdale's our best option, and just spend some time down there really and just relax and get some food out and just chill out and probably finish off the rest of the rum. But yeah, so that's a plan. So we're going to just start walking our way back, and we shall see you at Ennerdale. this drizzle has soaked me to the skin. So we're back at Ennerdale. We were going to stop here, but there's no way we can pitch a tent here. This is perfect for hammock camping, but nowhere to pitch a tent. We've made a decision, we're going to head back home. Reason for that is a few things really. It's just the weather's pants really, and I need to get back really. I sort of didn't, when I planned all of this, I thought there'd be plenty of time to, you know, get back to the car first thing in the morning and get back. My family's going on holiday tomorrow and I really want to be back for them, so I've just sort of, yeah, I just need to put my priorities in the right place really. And yeah, so we're going to have some lunch and just chill here for a little bit, and then start the 6-hour drive back. So yeah, so what we'll do is we'll plan on coming back here and just take a couple more days really in it, push to do it in the time frame that we want to do it. So yeah, so it's food time now, and then we're going to head home.
I take massive issue with being wet, and I haven't really bought appropriate wet gear stuff.
Well, it's been enjoyable here anyway. I've enjoyed it.
Yeah, I have. It's been nice.
It was very... It took longer to get to the campsite last night than what I thought. And then heading over to Black Sail Hut, you could just see up Scoat Tarn. That just looked awful. So we took a plan. Okay, let's stay a little bit lower, and we'll go up to Inominate Tarn. But then that clouded over. And as you can see now, we're now back down in the valley, and it's throwing it down here. So yeah, so it's just a case of just, you know, adapting, and there's always another time. We can always come back up here, that's not an issue at all. But yeah, so anyway, this is the first time ever in this soup. This is a chicken soup by Real Termat, and this is awesome. Really, really good. Right, thanks for following us along on this trip up at Ennerdale. I hope you've enjoyed it. I will stick links to Ennerdale down below in the description there if you want to come up to this place. I'll stick some other links as well for the postcode, how to get to Bowness knot, and all of the other places that we've been to. There's also the View Ranger route for the actual route that we had planned to do below as well. So as always, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please hit the subscribe button just there, and then of course there's the 2 videos there if you fancy taking a look at, and we'll see you out on the next one.